We made some strong signings last episode, but what we're really still hunting for is a good goalkeeper. As you know, we've got David De Gea in goal, but all we've got as backup currently is Dubravka. Now, Henderson will come back to us at the end of the year, which could be our saving grace, if I'm honest with you. He was amazing against us last episode. But ideally, I want to get like an 80 rated goalkeeper that can come in as backup if need be. Hopefully a young talent as well that we can nurture into a future star. Another position we are keeping our eye on is striker. We haven't really managed to find someone to fill this role yet, but we've got a couple of options here we can look through. The first thing we have to worry about today though is a game up against Liverpool. Now, I can't believe how bad the start of this season is. Manchester City and Liverpool within the first 3 games, they're giving us a very hard fixture list at the start of this season. But what are they going to want in our press conference today? Let's see what Ten Hag has put up against them. A fantastic performance and a resounding win in our previous match. Looking ahead to the game against your rivals Liverpool, do you think the boys have what it takes psychologically? Okay, we don't worry about the opposition. We play our game, we see how we do. That's you know, the easiest thing to do. We've done well in the transfer market, 13 new players coming in. Is there going to be more before the end of the window? We're strong pretty much everywhere now. If anyone else comes in, it's got to be a particular player, I think, personally. It's not the kind of bad run we expect from Man United team. What? Bad run? We've won our last game 5-0. It's hard to be sure. It's hard to be sure because I'm not sure we're in a bad run, thanks. Okay, looking at the team that's going to play against Liverpool then. Who do I think could potentially come out for this fixture? Is there anyone that I think actually should start here? I mean, after a 5-0 win, it's actually hard to change anything. We'll keep these boys for now, but we've got a pretty stacked bench. I've put Shirky on the bench as well as a winger option, and I've actually just taken Dubravka out. The likelihood of us having to change goalkeeper mid-game is very slim. So here we are at a very noisy Anfield. This is a massive game. They're a huge club, and even though in real life they've dipped a little bit at the start of this season, if we think back to like August time, we would be thinking that Liverpool would be challenging for the league. So in this career mode, we're going up against a team that are challenging for the league here. We need to be on the best of our game to get any result out of this. I haven't seen these animations before, by the way. They're very cool. Anfield is rocking. It's definitely an intimidating atmosphere. Martinez coming away with the ball from the back four. He finds Rashford, saved by Alisson. Martinez picked up the ball in his own 18-yard box, dribbled up past halfway, put Rashford through, but we couldn't quite score. Bruno Fernandes, long-range strike is deflected and gone in. We've managed to go ahead up against Liverpool, against the run of play. They've been not all over us, but they've had possession in our half for the majority of this game so far. We got a corner after that brilliant bit of defensive play by Fernandes at the back. By Martinez, sorry, at the back. And we've gone up the other end of the pitch and got ourselves a goal. I'm not sure who this deflects off. Who does it come off in the end? It comes off 23. That's Luis Diaz? Luis Diaz that's come off, I believe. It's very unfortunate for them. Alisson had no chance, but it puts us 1-0 up in a game where if we got a result, it would be really quite impressive. Oh no. Mo Salah down the other end strikes it. David De Gea saves nicely. Marcus Rashford here down the left-hand side. Up against Trent. Can he get a ball in? He can't. Trent does well. Trent Alexander-Arnold doing well defensively. God. Here's Anthony this time. In the middle, it's Bruno Fernandes. He's not going to win it up against Matip, but Casemiro has a go. Alisson has to save. Oh, Ronaldo's through. Can he score? Ronaldo? Yes, he can. We're 2-0 up against Liverpool at Anfield. What is going on? This is crazy turn of events. We didn't expect to get anything out of this game, and we now find ourselves ahead. We get a hold of Matip there, get in front of him, get the ball, and then blast it in with our left foot. Ronaldo pulling the strings up top. I'm speechless. I don't know where this has come from. And Ronaldo finds himself in again here. Can Ronaldo square it? He can. It's Anthony. We are running riot at Anfield. 3-0 up in this game. This is ridiculous. What on earth is going on? Oh, Yuri Tillemans wants to get involved as well. He's taken the ball off Van Dijk and he's put it in. What is going on? I swear to God, this is the same difficulty we've been playing on this whole time. We are just running riot at Anfield. Van Dijk with a massive mistake. Yuri Tillemans takes the ball off him, and I believe that's his first goal for the club. Not a bad place to get it at all. Jurgen looking grumpy. Liverpool looking to reply here. Here is Thiago in the middle of the box. Can we stop him getting a shot away? Dalot does very well. It's Marcus Rashford. Plays it into Ronaldo. Ronaldo fancies a go. He's got to have a go. Ooh, just over. Oh no, Darwin Núñez is in. It's a great save, David De Gea. Darwin Núñez in the box here. Finds Thiago, strikes it, and they do get a goal back just before half-time. Dampens our mood a little bit, but I'm still confident that we're in control of this game. I'm very happy with that first half performance. Hopefully we can keep it up this second half. Ronaldo through to Yuri Tillemans. Can he get there? He can, but the shot is not pretty. We're having some of the youngsters come on to get some game time, including Shirky, who is getting his debut. I just hope I haven't overestimated our lead here. Is it enough to see us through to the game, even though we're bringing on weaker players? Not weaker, more naive players. Younger players with less experience. Shirky's first involvement here. Breaks into the box. Tried to find Ronaldo, but it went the complete wrong way. Here's Anthony here. There's not really anyone to pass to. Find Ronaldo. Find Camavinga, who gets himself a cheeky goal up against Liverpool. It feels wrong. It feels like I'm playing on a really easy difficulty, but I'm not. We're just dominating this Liverpool team. Maybe they're going to have a rough season in-game the same way they've done in real life. Here comes Shirky. Can he get himself on the score sheet? He goes for an audacious attempt. Alisson saves. Oh, we could be in trouble here. That's a bit of a sloppy goal to give away this late into the game. A bit disappointed with that one. But it was just unlucky. I don't really know what happened there, if I'm honest. Camavinga through to Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he score? He's hit the post. It falls to Anthony, who puts another goal on his tally for this season. He's absolutely flying. And we've beaten Liverpool 6-2 away from home. We've absolutely dominated away here at Anfield, and it's safe to say that this is not what we expected when we came into this game. So there we have it. Absolute domination against Liverpool for Erik Ten Hag's Manchester United side. I can't believe what I've just seen. Zielinski's captain, apparently. He's only just turned up at Liverpool. Already got the armband, Plastic Club. But yeah, Anthony did very well. Got himself 2 goals. And overall, United were dominant. They were absolutely incredible. I cannot believe how well our team performed in this game. We've had an offer coming for Iqbal to go out on loan. I think this will be very good for the young lad. Obviously, only 19 years old. Overall, 62 at the moment. He's going to have to develop pretty quickly to catch up with the other youngsters we've got in our squad. So some first team experience elsewhere is definitely going to help him. Same goes for Charlie Savage. We're going to accept that 1-year loan as well. We've had an offer come in for Phil Jones from Galatasaray and another one as well. We've got 2 offers here. We've got 2 offers, Trabzonspor and Galatasaray. I'm going to accept both of them. I'm not going to lie. I don't really care what we get for Phil Jones. He's just a player that we need off the wage bill. One that I do care a bit more about is your boy Bruno Fernandes, who's currently getting an offer from Real Madrid. It's very hard to turn down Real Madrid when they come knocking. But Bruno is currently sitting as captain of our side. I'm going to go for a massive fee if we're going to get him. I've always said that if any offer comes in for any of our players, we have to at least entertain it. So we're going to entertain it today. But what I'm going to do is going to propose... I'm actually not going to propose sell-on clause. We're going to propose a new fee, and it's going to be 108 mil. If we can get 108 mil for him, I feel like that's a good enough offer in my books. Anything less than that, I don't think's the one. We certainly want to sign Fernandes, but 76.6 is the best we can offer. Then reject it. I don't think that that's good enough, in my opinion. He's our captain at the moment. I think it'd be silly to get rid of him so close to the start of the season. And it's even more so important that we keep Fernandes, considering it's actually transfer deadline day. And there's only one guy I really want to go for on transfer deadline day, and it is Kubo. I want to get him. I think he's going to be a very good player. Unfortunately, they are being stupidly strict on their price. It won't let me put in an add-on clause either for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I'm guessing they rejected having an add-on clause on there. So it's going to be 9.5 mil. And that's all they're willing to accept for him, which I think is more expensive, but I've got to remember it is transfer deadline day, so that's likely why. He only wants a 3-year deal with us as well. He won't go for 5. He's gone for 4. This guy's so hard to deal with. He's come to us with the wages he wants, which makes this 10 times easier. He wants 45k a week. I've got him for 4 years on that. Hopefully he'll be worth a lot more money in the future. I'll take it. Kubo comes in as our backup right winger. I already know that FIFA aren't going to like this deal. They're going to say the price was awful, we paid too much for him, and he's not good enough. But I wanted to get him in. I just had a good feeling about it. They actually gave me a C. They gave me a good price on that one, so I'll take that. Thank you very much. Could have saved 2.5 mil. We just couldn't. They wouldn't budge. They would not budge at all. Now, we do need a goalkeeper. I've still got Melier on here as a possible option. However, he's going to cost a lot of money. I think the only time we'll go for him is when David De Gea retires. Vuskovic is a player I wanted to bring in at some point, but doesn't look like it'll be during this window. And apart from that, all of these guys, like Pino, for example, just costs a lot of money. Marquinhos is an option, but maybe we just wait a little bit on him. Bazanu as a goalkeeper backup. We will look at a backup probably next season now. I don't think we need to look at that right this second. But these are all players to keep an eye on. Their overall might go up in due course. But for now, unless we get some offers coming in that are pretty crazy, I don't think we're going to be doing anything else on deadline day. I say we're not doing anything else on deadline day. Something that we had agreed a while ago was for Savage to go out on loan. So he's going to go out on loan. I can't remember who he's going to. Kazim Pasa. I'm sure he's going to get plenty of game time over there, so thanks for that. We're still paying his wages again, though. I need to start negotiating those deals a bit better. Zidane Iqbal has also gone on a 12-month loan deal. It's a good job. I think he needs that coverage elsewhere. We've had a transfer offer for Shortire. I'm going to say no. I don't really want to sell him, and what they're offering us is a 69 rated 29-year-old right wing back. I'm going to reject that offer, Ta. The big bit of news now is, will Phil Jones leave in this transfer window? We're desperate to get this lad out the door. Is it Phil Jones? Come on. Yes, it is. There we go. Phil Jones is leaving. We've not got a good price for him. I know we could have got more for Phil Jones, but 2.2 mil. And the fact he's actually found a club he's willing to go to, and we're only 450k profit off what we could have got, I'll take that, frankly. I feel really bad celebrating someone leaving, but he was earning like a ridiculous amount a week just to sit on the bench. It just wasn't needed. So SD Ibar want Shortire on loan, but they want a loan to buy. I'm going to delegate it. I just want him to go on a 1-year loan. That's all I'm interested in. There's still a chance that Shortire could flourish, and if that happens, I want to make sure that we give him a chance at United. Looking at the sort of things going on, Curtis Jones, latest rumours, might leave Liverpool for Getafe. Jesus. Okay, we have come to an agreement for Shortire's 1-year loan by the looks of it. We just need to accept that deal. So he could go out on loan so long as he agrees to go. And that would be the end of our business, I think. Or is it? We have an offer for Donny van der Beek. Now, Donny is very much just sat on our bench right now. He's not really getting in our side. We rejected an offer earlier in the transfer window for 40 mil. And that feels kind of silly. I'm going to go and look at the team and just make sure we're doing this correctly. In his position, we've got Jacob Ramsey, Camavinga, Lozano. We've also got Alisson. We've got Eriksson, Tillemans. We don't need Van der Beek. Fred as well. We don't need Donny. We don't need him. It's sad to let him go, but he's just surplus to requirements at the club. I am going to see if we can get a bit more for him. It is transfer deadline day after all. I don't want to sell on clause. I'm going to propose a new transfer fee. We're going to go into the 30s. Okay, they managed to go up to 31.9 mil. I think that personally is not a bad figure for him. It's saying that we should only be getting 25 mil, so I think we've done well there. If he goes, that is a decent amount of money to bring in for him on transfer deadline day. Latest rumour, John Stones to go to FC Bayern. He did it. Donny did it. I'm intrigued to see what they think of this fee. First, we're seeing Shola Shortire go out on loan, which is, I think, a pretty good bit of business. And then Donny van de Beek to Leverkusen for 31.9 mil. What are they giving us as a rating? We could have got 4.3 mil. Well, we couldn't because we tried to do that and they refused. So I don't get this finance tip rubbish, but it's still a decent price. And as much as I like him in real life and I do want him to succeed at Man United, it just wasn't going to happen. We've had an offer come in for Bernard, the centre-back. It's a loan to buy offer. I think that's not a bad idea. We can't accept it. We can only negotiate it. Oh dear. Do I think this is a good offer? Ooh. Okay. We'll try and negotiate it, see what happens. Basically, we can accept it, propose it without a buy option or end negotiation. I'm going to accept it. I think he's surplus to requirements. We want to accept that it's a 1-year loan. Yeah, we'll accept that. That's no worries. The fee. Right. I want to have them pay a little bit more, if I'm honest. If you want him this late in a transfer window, you've got to... There we go. We'll go 50-50. That's absolutely fine. And the transfer fee. So they want to pay 2.4 for Bernard in a year's time. I'm going to try and get a sell-on clause as well. We'll try and get a 5k sell-on clause with 200k more. See if they accept that. Oh, wow. They're not willing to continue. That was pretty drastic, considering it only went up by 100k. This game does lack negotiation intelligence, if I'm honest with you. As soon as you put it up a little bit, they're just not happy. Anyway, that is the end of the transfer window. We've officially finished the whole of the transfer window. Oh, Berlin came in the last minute for Alisson on a 2-year loan deal. We're not going to send Alisson out anyway. I kind of want to be the one to nurture him into the team. We've got a couple of scouting reports to look at here. So it's looking like we've got 4 goalkeepers here, all of which could grow up to be like 90+ rated. As they get older, we'll get more of an idea as to what these guys are looking like. He's potentially 67 rated already as a 17-year-old. Do we bring him in just to see what happens? See what he grows up to be? But that's us signing him for the youth team, right? I've signed him. I've put him in there. There's a couple here that are also decent. Is there anyone that I'm kind of interested in getting in at the moment? Ooh, I'm going to go for Arthur Robinson as well. I'm going to put him in. And then these two, I'm going to leave for a little bit. We'll continue to scout them and see what we get back. Within our youth team, we do have a couple of players that are doing very well. So Marcus Johnson here is actually now 60 rated overall, age 16, which is pretty decent. But they all need a bit more time. They're not really of age to be coming into the first team yet. He's certainly not going to be a first team goalkeeper if he's only 55 rated. And there's some actually that we could let go. 64 potential. We're going to release that youth player. There's a couple I'm going to go through here. Anyone who's like reasonably low rated, I'm going to get rid of. So we cleared out the youth team a little bit and managed to get some players off our books that are never going to make it, frankly. And now we've got quite a lot of players that are basically at least 86 rated potential. And we'll constantly be adding to that youth team as well, just to make sure that we've got some players for the future who can come through our academy. But that is it for this video. If you have enjoyed, hit a massive thumbs up on it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, because you're going to want to see how this season goes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.